good, y'all? It's the Maker Manager here checking in, and today I'm just gonna give you guys some tips on how to go from fat to fit in as fast as possible. Okay, so if you don't know about me, I've started out being pretty obese, not like crazy, obese, but I was really out of shape. I didn't have much muscle. I was weak, all that good stuff. Okay. And to get to where I'm at right now, it took me a few years, but I wasted a whole year and a half because I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, so minus 1.5 of my years of training, which I will be training for a little bit for 3.5 years now, and that's how long that I've actually been doing things, I would say, properly. And even some of that time, some of it's trial and error, but more recently I've really found out, really locked in on how to really tackle this stuff, what really works, especially after being a personal trainer at Gold's Gym, working with different people, different body types, seeing what works for them and everything. So it's really taught me a lot. So what I'm going to do is give you guys some quick tips that you can really follow, and you can implement these immediately. Like, just pull out a piece of paper or pull out your phone, take notes. We're gonna get it going. All right, it's gonna be very quick, very easy. We're gonna get it going. All right, so number one, you need to figure out your biggest motivating factor, or what your biggest goal is. Set an initial goal. Say you want to look like this, or you want to lose this many pounds, or you want to get back in this shape, or set some type of goal that you can work towards. And then when you hit that goal, set another one. It's all about setting milestones, just like in life, man. You gotta set milestones every time you reach one. Set short, mid, and long-term goals. It's that simple. Okay, so that's what you need to do first. Second, you need to get your diet together. All right, this is very simple. I got plenty of videos on this. I'm gonna link it right above if you need any of them about nutrition and stuff like that. But just for this video, I'll tell you real quick what you need to do. Protein, carbs, and fats are what you need to track every single day. But it's really about consistency and eating the same things pretty much. Maybe not the same exact thing, but eating the same group of things every single day pretty much, And if you do that, that's how you're gonna get the results the fastest, okay? So, protein, 1 gram per pound that you weigh per day, okay? You weigh 200 pounds, 200 grams of protein, all right? You can get a little bit less than that, but that pretty much is the goal. I would say at least stay within probably about 50 grams or so, because we're talking about, the average person that's just trying to, get in shape. Protein is very important. It's gonna help you build muscle. It's gonna help you burn fat, especially if you have the higher protein. So try to get 1 gram per pound that you weigh. Carbohydrates, I would say try to get about 1 gram as well, because this is for someone that's on the more overweight, obese side. You don't want too many carbohydrates, and you also want to make sure that they come from a complex source versus a simple source. I'll link a video about that above, but to break that down really quick, simple carbohydrates, they break down really fast, and they raise your blood sugar, cause your body to release insulin, and you start to store body fat. Okay, this is stuff like white rice, white bread, all the junk sugary stuff. We gotta stay away from that, okay? The first transition is transitioning to complex carbohydrates instead, okay? And these are all the whole grains, brown rice, whole wheat bread, stuff like that. Oatmeal, whatever. Fruits are also considered a complex carb in my opinion too. So, switch to complex carbs, get about 1 gram per pound. You weigh 200 pounds, about 200 grams of protein from complex carb sources. And also make sure you're getting your vegetables in as well, the green vegetables. Be careful with corns and peas. They got a lot of, hidden sugars in them and stuff like that. So, fats, about 0.5 gram per pound that you weigh. So maybe a little bit lower than that, depending on the person, and kind of like what your how your body type is, and like how your body reacts to it. So I would say if you weigh about 200 pounds, have between 60 to 100 grams of fats per day from healthy sources. Stuff like natural peanut butter, eggs, olive oil. Coconut oil is not bad, stuff like that. There's a lot of different sources, avocados, a lot of different healthy fat sources, okay? So, you gotta get your diet together, start to put your meals together and stuff like that. And I'll probably make a video on how to, put your meals together and stuff like that. It's very simple. You just gotta figure out what you're gonna eat today. So once you figure out those numbers, that's the first step. And that's gonna bring us over to step number 2, plan out your meals, okay? So, your protein should come from lean sources, like the lean meats or like a protein powder. Your carbs come from the complex sources. I just talked about those. Healthy fats from the healthy sources. You need to be eating a meal probably every 3 hours or so, just to keep your metabolism going, okay? It's really gonna help you to lose weight And as you start to work out and do more cardio, like weightlift and do cardio and stuff like that, you're gonna be hungrier, okay? Because your metabolic rate is gonna go up. So you need to be, so you're gonna be burning more calories. So you need to be eating, okay? You need to make sure that you're eating, you know, every few hours or so, so you're not hungry, so you always have your energy and stuff like that, okay? Very, very, very important. So I tell people 5 meals a day, probably separated by about 3 hours or so. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks in between each, okay? Very, very simple, all right? Number 3, you need to get your workout program together. I actually started to make, and I'm gonna finish soon, a beginner workout program. It's a full body workout, very easy to follow, and it's gonna help you guys to get, you know, those initial results. It's 3 days a week, full body. And it's gonna help you, especially if you're a beginner, you're just trying to go from, you know, being out of shape to being in shape. You need to, you know, something like full body is perfect for a beginner. It's great for fat loss, it's great for building muscle, and especially if you train the way that I tell you to, you're gonna be perfectly good to go. You're gonna get the results that you want. Weightlifting is the most important component, so please remember that, okay? So after you got your workout program together, you need to get your cardio routine together, okay? Cardio, you can either do steady state cardio where you're just sitting on the machine for X amount of minutes, or you can do what my preference is HIIT cardio, or you can do a combination of both of them. So one thing I would recommend, start out 4 to 5 days of cardio a week, okay? You can have maybe 2 to 3 days where you're doing about, you know, 30 minutes or so of steady state cardio, and then 2 days or so where, probably about 2 days, so let's say 3 days steady state cardio, maybe like 30 minutes on a treadmill or on a Stairmaster or something like that. And then have 2 days where you're doing high intensity interval training, which is where you go from a period of hard work to a period of rest, period of hard work to a period of rest. You keep repeating that for X amount of minutes. So let's say you have 30 minutes of the steady state cardio 3 times a week, and you have HIIT training twice a week, okay, for 15 minutes. This is very easy to do. You can do it on machines, or you can do it with your body weight, and I have videos for that, so I'll link that here. And I also have videos explaining this stuff so you'll understand a little bit more. This is more just like a high level overview of what you need to be doing, okay? So after you got your workout routine down, you got your cardio routine down, now you need to worry about whether or not you want to take supplements or not. So if you're someone that's a little bit tired, before you go to the gym and you find that you're struggling a little bit to get to the gym, or you're struggling to have energy and stuff like that, you want to look into a pre-workout. And I have a video actually I did a review of, so I don't really have to talk about much, probably the best pre-workout on the market. So I'm going to link that above and you can check that out. It's called Pre-Gym. It gives you everything that you need. So, now you're good, man. It's called Pre-Gym. It gives you everything that you need. You know, before the workout, you're gonna be good to go. And also, if you're someone that finds it hard to eat a lot of food, like maybe you find it struggle to eat, you know, a lot of protein a day, you want to invest in a protein powder, I recommend that regardless, just to make sure you're hitting your protein goal. He has another great product. It's called Pro-Gym. It's a protein blend, so it's gonna give you 3 different kinds of protein. One that digests fast and feeds your muscles immediately, and the other 2, egg and casein protein, that are going to, you know, keep your muscles fed for much longer. So you get a lot more recovery, a lot more muscle growth. It's gonna help you burn fat, all that good stuff, okay? So those are just the 2 things that I would say to look into, and also branched chain amino acids. They just help. You can sip on it. They taste really good. You can sip on it during the workout, or before and after the workout, and it's gonna help you with recovery, muscle growth, all that good stuff, fat burning, everything, okay? So just, those are optional. It's not necessary, just stuff to look into, all right? Okay, so let's say you got all that down, you know, you got your food down, you got your workout down, you got your cardio down, you know, you chose what supplements that you wanted, okay? Now you need to just focus on looking for the results in the mirror, okay? So every probably 1 to 2 weeks, I would say look at yourself. Take a picture every 1 to 2 weeks, and from the front and the back, and track your progress, okay? Don't worry about the scale. Maybe jump on the scale every 2 weeks or so, or if you want to do it every week, if you can take that mentally, go ahead and do it. But I like to tell people, don't focus on the scale, okay? So you want to track your progress in the mirror, and also in your results in the gym, okay? If you take pictures from the front and the back, I guarantee you that if you're doing everything that I said before, then you're gonna be getting the results that you want almost immediately. Probably within the first week or 2, you're going to be getting results. You're gonna start losing body fat, okay? You're gonna start building muscle. Your weight might not move on the scale, but you will be getting the results that you want, okay? So just remember, focus on tracking your results in the mirror, and you'll be good to go. And then one of the last things that you need to know how to do is, as time goes on, you have to modify things, okay? So this comes with, you know, changing your workouts up a little bit, but what I want to focus on, we can talk about, that's a whole nother video, how to change up workouts and stuff like that, like how to periodize your workouts, which I'll make a video on. But I want to focus on how to change your diet or change your cardio routine to keep results going. So doing the same thing for probably about a few weeks or so, your results are going to start to slow down. So if you ever notice that your fat loss slows down, or you're not really, you know, changing much, or you're not really getting that much, you know, fat loss in the gym anymore, what you need to do is you need to either decrease the amount of carbohydrates that you're eating, or you need to increase the amount of cardio that you're doing. So this kind of comes down to your decision. Do you want to eat a little bit less, or do you want to do a little bit more cardio? A lot of people would choose the more, more cardio part. I would recommend that a little bit over decreasing your carbs too much. But either one is a viable option. So if you want to decrease your carbohydrates, I would say alternate them. So maybe the first time you stop losing, the body fat, add 5 to 10 minutes of cardio on each day that you're doing cardio, okay? And then the next time that it slows down, start to decrease your carbohydrates a little bit, maybe by about 25 to 50 grams per day. Do that, and then just alternate it back and forth, and then you're gonna have a nice balance right there where you're keeping results going, okay? So, and other than that, you just need to track your results, stay consistent, believe in yourself. When you reach your goals, create another goal, okay? So here's one thing that I wanted to say, man. I've been wanting to say this for a while. Getting in shape is not complicated. It's pretty simple. It's just hard, okay? I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. You have to remain consistent. You have to eat the right foods, you gotta do the right workouts, you gotta know how to manipulate things. But that's where professionals like me come in hand, and all the other people on YouTube, and all the other personal trainers, stuff like that. Just remember that it's not that complicated. It's just, it takes a certain dedication. Just remember, put your health first. I said this in another video, worry about the people that, if you're someone that's really out of shape and you have bad health problems, worry about the people that, find you special, okay? They want to see you on this earth as long as possible, okay? And you should want to be on earth as long as possible too. Don't focus on those temporary satisfactions of, the fast foods and all the junks and stuff like that. You don't need that. The temporary satisfaction is not worth cutting your lifespan. I promise you. And one of my goals is I'm trying to save as many lives as I can. I'm trying to help you guys out. Like, I really want people to live long, healthy, prosperous lives, okay? I want us all to live to 150, goddamn. So let me know what you think about the video. Let me know if you help you guys out. This is a very, very easy video to follow. It really just breaks down the tips that you need to take, and the steps that you need to take to really go from being fat to fit, in a short period of time. If you follow the steps that I gave you, and if you have any questions, you can leave them below. I'll help you out. But if you follow these steps, I can literally guarantee you that you'll start to get in better shape, okay? Like I said, it's not complicated. It just takes hard work. That's all it is. So, I hope you liked the video, man. Don't forget to like the video, man. Don't forget to share it. Save somebody's life out there. Save somebody that's out of shape, man. Tell them that they can go from fat to fit pretty fast, all right? Hit that subscribe button, and I'm gonna holla at y'all, man. Make the man job.